up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a quick kind of review slash first impressions video of the new YSL All Hours Foundation. In addition to the foundation, I'm also going to put on a makeup look, kind of like my go-to look that if I'm going to an event, if I'm going to a wedding, or if I just want to look like hot stuff that I feel good in, I'll probably wear this look. It's very simple, brown, bronze, smoky eye that everybody likes, everybody does, but usually works out, especially with any outfit or color that you decide to wear. I've noticed that it tends to work very well with that. So today I went to Sephora and I got the new YSL foundation. Let's see if I can take that out. And it looks like this. It's all gold, super pretty. I've actually never tried a YSL foundation before. This is gonna be my first time. So it's pretty exciting. It's called the All Hours Foundation and it has an SPF of 20. It says up to 24-hour wear, flawless matte, full coverage, oil-free. And I got the color BD35 Warm Caramel. So I don't really wear matte foundation and I don't wear full coverage foundation, so I think this will be kind of interesting to see like what it'll turn out or how I'll like it. I've heard a lot of good things about this. I've watched a couple of reviews on YouTube as well and everyone seems to be really impressed with it. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump right in. First I'm gonna open up the foundation. It comes in a very pretty glass bottle, very pretty. And also has a pump, which is a plus. So this is all very posh. I like high-end makeup, but I don't buy it that often because it is expensive. And I'm a firm believer in drugstore makeup or just cheaper makeup that works just as well as high-end makeup. Sometimes I just think that it's just the name or the brand, like YSL is the designer brand. It's probably why they can mark up the prices. But today we're just gonna see if it lives up to its standards. All right, so first off, I'm going to prime my face. And the two primers I'm using are drugstore. So this is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser Primer. So I'm just gonna start dotting that on areas where I tend to have larger pores or I just need to have a little bit of blur action. That's normally around my cheeks. I have bigger pores right here and then also on my chin. The other thing I've noticed about this primer is that it allows your foundation to glide onto your skin very easily. It blends like a dream, just because I think it has that silicone kind of slippy texture. That's why I really like it. And it also obviously minimizes your pores, which is, you know, the main reason why we use it. But next I'm going in with the Loreal Magic Lumi primer. And because this is a matte foundation and I like a little bit of a glow, this is why, I mean it's not why because I use this primer anyways with any foundation, but this is even more why I would want to use this type of primer. And you know, I could mix the foundation with some like Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector or something to give it more of a glow, but for this review purpose, I'm just going to use the foundation alone. Primer's on. Now for the foundation. So to apply the foundation, I think I'm going to use a big kabuki brush. This is by Morphe and it's the M439 brush. So I'm just going to do, I think I'm going to shake it up. I think it says that you should shake it up. So has like something rolling around in there, probably like a ball or something to shake. And I'm going to do one pump on the back of my hand because that looked like it was enough for people. So one pump right there. And then we're gonna go ahead. I like to dot my foundation on my face before I go in with the brush because I just feel like that otherwise the foundation gets all soaked up in the brush. I don't know. Ooh, it smells very nice. Very fresh. I like that. All right, let's see how full coverage this is.
Just gonna go in with patting motions. This looks like a pretty good match for my skin.
get over how good it smells. It's not like super perfumey. It's more like a cool cucumber scent. I'm a fan. I like that. So I think you can, you know, build the coverage up a little bit more if you want. I only use one pump. So I'm guessing if you use maybe like 2 or 1.5 pumps, you could get more coverage. But I think I kind of like it like this. So, maybe I should add another pump. Maybe I should just do full coverage. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do one more pump just to see how buildable it is, because I think that is important to a lot of people. So I'll do one more pump. This might be overkill, but we'll see. So again, dotting it on my face. Oh, I feel like this is gonna be a lot of foundation. Alright. Maybe I'll just, okay, I'm only gonna do half of that pump because this is looking a little overwhelming. It's a big pump. My face. Oh, the other thing that this foundation claims to be is transfer proof. And I like the sound of that, because the last thing you want to do is hug a person with a white shirt or a light colored shirt and get skin colored foundation all over it. Especially in the summertime when, you know, you're sweating and you're, I don't know, it's just bad. It's very lightweight. Doesn't feel heavy. Even after that second layer, it looks really good. I don't even need concealer right here. I have like some hyperpigmentation there from a blemish before, but I feel comfortable not using any concealer on that. It's a little bit light, but because like my chest area is darker, but I think we'll see if it oxidizes and it sets a little bit, if it sets darker. But oh my gosh, it really does look good. Very cool. All right, we're gonna move on now. So this is the Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow Stick in Golden Bronze. I like to use this when I am in a rush to get ready. And I'm just gonna blend that out with a fluffy brush. This is the Morphe E22 brush. Okay, so I'm just gonna blend the edges. It's a beautiful metallic bronze shade, and it makes a smoky eye super easy to do. So I just lay that right by my, okay, I can't multitask, I can't talk and do the same time. I lay it right along my lash line, and then I blend it up. Then I'm going back into that same NARS palette, and I'm going to use the light brown matte shade. I'm going to use that kind of as a transition color and try and blend out these edges with it. Ooh. It's actually very pigmented. I forgot how pigmented this shadow was. And then I always can go in with a big fluffy brush and kind of, a big clean fluffy brush, excuse me, not any old one, and blend it up. I'm gonna deepen this by using the color Brown Down by MAC. I'm gonna use that same fluffy brush, just kind of deepen the outer corners a bit. All right, and then to make it even more bronzy, I'm gonna go in with Woodwinked by MAC. This is one of my favorite eyeshadows. I'm gonna place that on top of that Bobbi Brown shadow stick. Ooh, it's beautiful. Super bronzy, really pretty kind of eye look. I'm also going to bring that underneath my eyes. So using that same shader brush, I'm gonna go in with brown down first and lightly go underneath the lash line. And then I'm also gonna go into Woodwinked and place that on the center under my eyes. Makes such a big difference. I'm going to go in with some concealer now. I'm gonna use a Tarte Shape Tape in light medium. Do 2 swipes of that because it's pretty pigmented. And then I'm going to go in with that same Morphe M335 brush to blend this out. This brush is amazing. It's like a little mini kabuki brush. I really like it. Also today, I think I'm going to go no lashes. And just go like that. Wow, that blended out really well with this foundation. Sometimes like other products don't layer very well on other foundations, but this one seems to be working very well. It's playing well with the other kids, you know? I'm also gonna go in some lower lash line mascara. This is the Clinique, if I can open it, oh my gosh. The Clinique, oh my God, those words are so small. Bottom Lash Mascara. It's got the tiniest little brush so you can get into my tiny itty bitty under eyelashes. Let's bring some color back into his face. I look very ghostly right now. God. Okay, for bronzer, I'm gonna be using the Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze and Glow, just the bronzer portion. And I'm gonna use a Morphe E3 brush to apply that. I feel like it still has a bit of a glow. Definitely not as dewy as like my Charlotte Tilbury foundation, but, or the Becca foundation, but those are meant to be glowy, you know what I mean? Right. I need some blush up in here. I really need some blush. For blush, I'm gonna go in with this Honest Beauty. It's supposed to be a luminizing powder and it's in Dusk Reflection, but I've been using this as kind of a blush and it's a very natural, pretty color. Blends in nicely with the shade of the contour bronzer that we just did. For highlight, I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild MegaGlow highlighting powder. This powder is nice, super nice. Grab some on my brush and apply it to my cheeks. All right, guys, I don't know what happened, but my camera stopped filming while I was putting on my highlight, so I just want to tell you guys what I did after the video cut out. All I did was I put on this NARS lipstick called Honolulu Honey. It's a very nice nude lip and it pairs well with any smoky eye. So final thoughts on this foundation. It looks really, really good, guys. I mean, for $58, I don't know. And there's the fact that it's only like what, 0.84 fluid ounces versus 1 fluid ounce that you get, and I know people have their gripes with that, but I don't know, it doesn't really matter to me. I think that since you need so little of this foundation to get the effect or the coverage that you want, like, you know, 0.16 ounces doesn't really make that big of a difference to me, but I understand, like, it's expensive. If you have $58 lying around and you don't really know what to do with it, I would say go buy this. But if you don't and you're balling on a budget, like I am as well, lots of us are, I would, you know, maybe see if you can find a cheaper alternative. But if you do and you can afford this foundation, or if you can save up for it, I would recommend it. As far as longevity goes, I can't quite, you know, make any claims about that personally because I've only worn this for like the last half hour since I, you know, started filming this video. But It's set very, very beautifully. It's oxidized just a little bit because it's a little bit darker on my skin than when I first applied it. I'm really, really impressed. I really like it. It smells nice. That's always an added bonus in my book. Like, it smells really good. It's not too fragrancy, kind of like cool cucumber. And it doesn't feel like anything's on my face. It's very, very lightweight, very, very full coverage, beautiful finish. Not too matte at all, I don't think. And yeah, it's more of like a semi-matte finish, I would call it. So yeah, I really like it. All right, guys, that's the end of my video. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know if you have ever tried this foundation. I would love to know your thoughts, whether you liked it, whether you didn't like it, why. Yeah, I think, because I liked it. All right, guys, I will see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, there's a fly. Go away, fly. Ew. After I used my highlight, what else did I do? Whatever. I'm gonna break all the rules.